Welcome to the REI Squeeze Pages demo video. I just wanted to make this short video to show you how easy it is to make changes. You don't need any programming or design experience, which is why we designed this WordPress theme for real estate investors and agents. So this is the site that we installed on WordPress. This is the theme that we installed in a previous video. It's pretty much stock. You can see this is just Latin text. This is how it's going to look when you install it at first, but it is pretty much all set up. You just have to go in and make some text changes. So I'm just going to go to the dashboard and show you inside of the theme options what your different options are in making changes. There's a theme options also up here at the top. You can't see it on your screen, but you can see the text when I mouse over it. That's so if you're making changes and you're making a lot of changes, you don't have to scroll all the way down here. But there's also one down here, so I'm just going to click on this theme options and show you a brief overview of the theme. Now, when you first, by default, it's going to set up the home sellers template, which hopefully would be for motivated sellers or people who want to sell their house. There's also other templates. There's a cash buyers template and a private lenders template. Now, each one of these would need to be set up on a separate domain. So, but all you would do is once you set it up and install it, you would just choose. So if you were to choose, let's say cash buyers, you can see that it changes and that all the features below are going to change. Same thing with the private lenders. If you were to install it on a private lender domain, then you would have different features, and you can easily, with all of the themes, go in and change the entire color scheme without having any design experience. So for this video, I'm just going to stick to one template because it would be repetitive to show you all three because it's self-explanatory. Really, all you have to do is just be able to click on a radio button, and this is a radio button here. You just change. Now this is the default theme. You could change to red, blue, violet, and green, and each template is going to have its own color schemes. You can also change everything in the header at the top. So you could change the text, the house, the person. You can turn the person off. You can change it to a different person. You can change the sold sign. So just to show you how that works, you can also turn the top menu off. So by default, there's actually a menu here, because if you wanted to treat this like a website, you could actually have pages up here. It still would capture leads just like a squeeze page because there's the form over to the right. But if you were doing pay-per-click, I would recommend turning this off, and you're doing paid traffic, because you don't want to give them the options to click on those pages if you're going to treat it as a squeeze page. But we give you both options. So you can turn off the sold sign. You can turn off the menu at the top. There's a learn more link on the pages that you can turn on or off. So I'm going to turn this one off, but if you wanted to have it on, then you would just put in the link, the web page URL that you want to redirect them to there. Again, you can turn the person in the header off. You can change, and there's a variety of different people that you can choose from, or like I said before, you can completely turn them off by just clicking on this off button. There's also a variety of houses to choose from. So you can choose the house that you want to show in the header. So let's just switch to that house. And then for the steps, these are the steps right here. And you can choose step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You can put in that information here just by typing it in. You don't have to do anything with the menu hover colors, because when you change the color scheme at the top, all the hover colors and all the other CSS colors are changed automatically. So you won't need to do anything with that unless you really know what you're doing. I wouldn't advise messing with that. Now this is the title at the top of the form. So for example, if you were going to do a cash buyer website, you could say get wholesale deals, type that in there. You can also put in your own copyright and company name, and you have the right to turn that off as well. So if you don't want copyright your company name, at the bottom, then you can just turn that footer off. And then here's where you're going to put in the email that you want the leads to go to. So when someone fills out a form on one of your websites, where do you want it to go to? And usually it's going to be, info@yoursite.com. And then you just click save. And once you click save, all of those changes will be saved. And one other thing that I wanted to show you, which is really a great feature, is if you're building a cash buyers list, or any list for that matter, what you can do is we integrated this with Aweber. Aweber is an autoresponder company, if you're not familiar, and we are going to be integrating in the future with MailChimp and iContact as well. But for now, we only support Aweber, which means you would have to have an Aweber account in order for this to work. And then what you can do is you can click here, get an authorization code by logging into your Aweber account, and then you paste it into here, connect connect to Aweber, and then whatever list you have set up, you can choose which list you want for this particular website. And then what will happen is when someone fills out a form, it will get emailed to you and it will get added to your Aweber list simultaneously, and they'll receive email number 1. So highly recommended to build relationships and build rapport and follow up with people. So for example, if a seller came here, you made an offer and it was too low, they couldn't accept it because maybe they owed too much on a mortgage, you could continue to follow up once a month once they opt in here, and you can just send pre-programmed messages for the next year really in advance. Because you never know when they might want to sell. So I hope you see how easy it is, and I'll just show you real quick. I'll just change from the sellers to the buyers just so you can see. Now, of course, this would need to be installed on a cash buyer type domain, but you can see here that let me just switch and then go back and show you, because remember previously it was aqua and orange, and now you can see that it's set up for cash buyers. And again, everything changed. There's nice mouse over features for the steps on this particular template, and you can also turn off this navigation like I said. So just wanted to show you how it works. Hope that you find the theme easy to use, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us.